Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
We're back here with Fireman Three Houses.
Hopefully I'll be more useful now.
This is the wrong file. Hold on a minute. Sorry, last night I was in the middle of playing through this super chaotic Azure Moon run where I only advanced by having the auto battle do it, and it's playing on normal mode. So I haven't played this file at all. Only the AI's been playing, and hey, it's been doing a great job. So I've been taking the opportunity to class everyone into silly things.
Thank you.
Nice one, Leone. Dimitri has just been a gold mine of comedy gold in this entire playthrough so far. Him trying to say anything serious in this outfit is just the best. And Swordmaster Annette doesn't really need any introduction. Especially her with the Sword of Zoltan. I mean, look at that. That's freaking cool.
It was the only way.
Grappler Ash was a stroke of genius.
See you in the eternal.
Out of my way! Just like blast them with lightning. I mean, it's not that much funnier than. Anyway, we should go back to our Verdant Wind run. It's only a normal casual file, but it's still funny. I think that's probably one of the only ones I could get away with the AI doing the whole game. Anyway, back here with our Verdant Wind Assassins only run. No notes! Let's go to Enbar! Our purpose is not pleasure, it's murder, which is kind of bad. And we're also a little broke, which is additionally kind of bad. But you know what? We'll find a way. Vastly outnumbered by Imperial forces, it becomes clear that a surprise attack followed by a short and decisive battle is the only path to victory. With this in mind, you stealthily approach Enbar, the Imperial capital. I mean, are we outnumbered anymore? If we've captured as far as Fort Mercy is, I mean, look at how little of the Empire is left. Well, captured, I guess, is a pretty generous way to describe what happened, but anyway, the Enbar infiltration. It's just levels 37, and we are all at or above that. Most of us above, I would say. Gerald?
After making preparations at Garreg Mach, the Alliance army marches to Enbar, the Imperial capital.
They've had a little time to reinforce, I guess.
Emperor Edelgard
Just walk through the rubble with Mercius there.
Retainer, Hubert, as well as the Death Knight, to the front lines to meet the Alliance army head-on. The two forces clash in the city streets.
Neat! But I mean, hey, we're there! We're at Enbar, so clearly we stealthed well enough. What are you thinking, Claude?
There it is. Enbar. The Imperial capital and the largest city in all of Fodlan.
It's not just big. This city was designed to protect the castle where the Emperor lives. It's as though the city itself is a massive stronghold.
And the citizens?
They surely noticed us approaching some time ago, and yet...
Our scouts confirm the citizens haven't been evacuated. They're being kept in town.
As shields?
I've got to hand it to Her Imperial Majesty. Using her citizens as a shield to protect the castle takes some resolve.
I suspect those mages will be lurking
resolve.
within as well.
Troops deployed to other areas are also returning.
If we don't conquer the city quickly, things will get complicated fast.
I hope we find Rhea.
We can't search until we conquer the city. Let's focus on the fight for now.
Yeah, it would be pretty hard to do really anything without doing what we came here to do first.
Rhea, please be safe. We've kept the Empire waiting long enough. Onward!
Yeah, this must be heck for the citizens. Now this battle in the streets is a little tough. I think it'll be pretty easy with all our high dodge chances. And one of the real tough things about this fight, ordinarily, is the uber powerful Dorothea and Petra, or so I thought, although I don't see an assassin anywhere that would have replaced her. Maybe I'm just thinking of the Azure Moon version, but I thought they both had him. And I was pretty sure, I mean, it would make sense that this would be Dorothea's, considering she's right outside the Opera Hall, an opera house from both Manuela and Dorothea's past. Church and old church somehow connected to set it in flame. I believe if you get them close to that, there's like a little bit of extra dialogue, but I don't think it actually gains you anything. And even still, neither of them are in our main party. Nevertheless, what I was getting at is that Dorothea and Petra are both on our side, so neener. Sucks to suck, 80. Petra's my best friend. Also, sorry for sieging your city. Nevertheless, I don't think there are maybe reinforcement monsters that show up from the North Canal here, like some more of these flying winged demonic beast things. Pointy creststone. But for the most part, I think it's a pretty standard get on in there and do some heckin' murder kind of mission. So our victory condition is to defeat all enemy commanders. So even if we just wanted to speed through it, we'd still have to bring down the Death Knight and Hubert, which is no small feat when they're so deep in enemy lines. So we get 11 people and we're forced to bring Hapi and Claude, so who are we leaving behind essentially is the question. I'm thinking Ignatz for his magic and support skills would be useful here. I'm also thinking Hilda's axe prowess would be useful. Maybe we don't need quite as much magic going out here, so we'll leave behind Lysithia? Because there are a fair number of mages hanging around here. Let's do that. After all, these are those who slither in the dark. I think maybe she needs to not see them. Or maybe we'll give her more closure? I don't know. Lysithia, we'll leave some shortbread back at Garrick Mock. You're happy to stay there with that while we go do the N-bar thing, right? In a heartbeat, Professor! Good. That was the worst Lysithia impression I've ever done in my life. For a variety of reasons. Anyway, let's get Claude and Shamir to A. I want to see that. Petra and Eloise to B. I'd like to see. And we still gotta get Lawrence and Mercy to A. But after that, that'll be his entire support list filled. Save, that said, I don't know if he has any with Hubert, Edelgard, Dimitri, or Dedu. Basically, no, that we don't have here. Also, it occurs to me the only axe I have Hilda with that isn't Freikugel is the hammer, which seems weird as a choice for me to have made. She probably doesn't really need the Golden Deer bracelet as much as she would need another axe. I would say, why don't I have any other axes? I sold them all. Oh, we got the Brave Axe. Let's do that. And eventually we could have Hauteclaire. We chose. Right, I want to forge his iron sword into this. It's gonna be a lot of money, but let's start with that and see how the Wodao, oh, it's a lot of money. Just get it. And I guess Wodao plus, that should probably wait. We should first focus on repairs for the time being. Your 11 sword Hapi seems like a good call. Wodao costs too much. We'll have to make do. Your training bow could probably use some Raphael. Silver gauntlets, we just don't have enough. We're gonna have to really conserve that Freikugel. Next time we're at the monastery, though, we'll be alright. And grab that training sword. As for who's going where, so we can start out in two little pods here, which makes sense, being that this is a stealth operation, somewhat. Hapi and Claude are both forced to the top here, so that's already a lot of power coming from this side. Claude and Petra are both dodge tanks, probably seems a little unnecessary. Let's bring Petra down here. We've also got Leone here, and for crits, Raphael for massive physical damage, Marianne for massive magic damage. Let's put Catherine up the top. And Hilda down here as well. Makes enough sense because there are some armored people. Let's do it. Oh boy! Everyone prepare.
We were told Hubert would be leading the enemy forces, but the Death Knight's also with them.
Hey, Gerald told us that bit at least. Why does Claude have an 11 sword? Who did I take that off of? Oh, I'll have to, hang on, I have to go fix that.
We'll have to take care of both of them, but we won't have time to mop up all the enemy units. We'll have to split up and take them on at the same time, or risk being overrun by their reinforcements.
Alright, so that's their way of telling me reinforcements are gonna happen, and you want to go fast. Okie doke.
It's here. The Crest of Flames banner. There, on the other side of the canal.
Uninvited guests, I see. Let's ensure they receive a warm welcome.
It'll be as warm as the last time.
Artillery. Prepare to attack.
Artillery!
This arrow's magic. Rain death upon the enemy until they are silent as the grave.
Okay, neat.
Reinforcements will fly in shortly. Defend the heavy weapons until they arrive.
I only see one. Oh no, there are three. Yep, rocks, arrows, and magic. The whole shebang. Actually, I took the 11 sword from Lawrence, didn't I? So we can just take that back. Right, speaking of the heavy artillery, let's just try and mark all those so we understand that. Oh, they really start you right in it on this side. Right, I'm thinking...
Why not?
We didn't even hear what I was going to say yet. Hapi runs in here with the, sort of a Galta, I guess. Why not? It brings your speed down to 28, and oh, that doubles you from them. So there's a reason why not. Ornoko's only bringing it down to 29, so sure, equip them and hang out in the woods here. As for Claude, I'll have him alert stance himself right there. I might even go over this side to help, because there are two artillery things over here. I'm gonna go help over here. I think Lawrence can come with me. Oh no, I wanted him here to pass the brave sword back for the 11 sword. Who else is gonna come with me to help me out with this? Catherine, come here. See what we can do. Oh boy, wait, that does, okay. I didn't realize,
At the ready.
I was making so many problems there, but I can have Claude body block this a bit. They're gonna go after Hapi anyway. I can lure even more people to him if I do this, and at this point his dodge is so unbelievably good that I probably could do something not dissimilar to what I did in Retribution and just have him like head to the middle of the map and start drawing fire from everything. Maybe even take down the Death Knight while he's there. But like I said, we don't really want to be going slow here, I think, so alert stance yourself there. 143 dodge means very little is going to be able to hit you, but things are sure going to try. Oh, actually, really what that means is I'm luring the monster over toward Hapi, which kind of is bad. But I gotta do it if I'm going to have Claude move forward, I suppose. All right, now over to this side. Swordmaster's going to be trouble. Petra would be the best person to deal with them. Maybe this is just where it starts, is Petra with the Wodao in hand. Alert stancing there. And hoping we manage to dodge all these. They're going to gambit you. Which would mean we probably want to get the rest of us out of the way. Are they not going after Raphael because they don't think they'll be able to kill him? I see. So in theory I could have Raphael stand here just so that the Swordmaster doesn't get any funny ideas. which allows me to have Marianne Levensword, this armor knight, down without being attacked by the Swordmaster. Of course, if the Swordmaster does change tactic to go after Raphael, they have a decent chance of critting there, which sucks. Hilda would have some good luck with hammering this one, I suppose. Oh, well, not the best luck. And this brawler I'm not super fond of the look of. 36 attack speed. With the hammer, you're at 26, so they would hit you with 4 times, which is probably death regardless, because your defense is pretty low. If the Ballista and the Armor Knight both go after Hilda, she dies, I'm pretty sure. So I think we kind of just try and stay out of the U2's ranges for the moment and just head up here. Who says they're gonna hit? Oh, the Onager also goes after Hilda if she does that, so I'll just have her draw the Ballista Fire and hopefully not get critted. How likely are you to get hit by stuff here, Leone? Because your dodge is all right? Actually, he's 123. Yours with alert stance would be, you only have normal alert stance now, right? So yeah, it'd be 83, so they have like a 40% chance on each of their 2 punches, which is not great for us, considering you're not able to do any damage to this one. Even we'd just be risking you for the maybe chance of you hitting this one back, which is not really worth it, in my opinion. I think the best thing for Leone to do right now is stay put, unfortunately. Okay, let's see how that goes. Might have made some horrible mistakes, I might not. Who knows? Oh, they do have a crit chance on her, I hate that. Ah! That's really, really lucky that's not gonna happen. What? I'm really lucky that didn't happen. Oh! Ah, okay. I could have sworn they didn't say they were gonna do that a minute ago. And there goes her too. Okay. Why did they change their mind? I didn't do anything, did I? Well, I'm gonna restart now because that was turn 1. But, well, they did say they were gonna go after here. How did I mess that one up? Perhaps this one will be harder than I thought. Maybe the play is more to go for an Assassinator Finesse Blade with Silver Sword and deal damage with her up front, and then, like, Leone follows up with Fail Not or something. And if Petra does that from here, then the Axe person can't be going after Leone. I could just restart till I actually get the lethality on the essay. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that. It's gonna keep restarting till this works. It's not cheating, it's making effective use of my time and resources. There we go. That took forever. Awesome. This mission is totally easy, does not require any cheese strats. Okay, that will be a massive leg up though. So as long as I stay out of... Well, you're gonna go after Petra and hopefully not wreck everything. But that means I can move Marianne up here, which is good for a few reasons. We can get... Oh, well, I guess, yeah. Really, if we're about to be heading up there, we want all to be together. So I should have Marianne be moving up while she... Oh, she also got a lethality. How dreadfully improbable. I'm not using hacks, I swear. Don't worry, you'll quickly see that I'm not using hacks when I mess something else up. I'm already dead because I moved Hapi into the range, Hilda into the range of this one. Well, she might dodge it. I did mess that up though. Hang on. I can swap her out of that, right? Yeah, okay. Raphael, can you fix my mistake, please? Thank you. All right, and now the rest. I think I said we all try to rush up into this next bit. If ideally we can get you taken care of this next turn, and that way we only have one artillery person on us at once. And Hapi will be over to help with that soon. You know, I'm leaving this side over here a little sparse. It's in part because I figured Claude will handle. In fact, actually, you know what I really probably should do is have Claude just solo this whole bit, because I don't think anyone's going to be able to hit him with anything, right? Until his sword breaks, I suppose. But that's not for some time. So perhaps it makes sense for us all to actually go help with this, because there are a lot of people over here. The more options we have, the better. And if we're going, more my concern is if we're going this way, because there are so many people, we're going to be moving very slowly, like advancing a square per turn to like be defensive, which is going to put us at risk for the reinforcements that come, I'm pretty sure, from this canal. That happens at like turn 3, so we have some time if we go this way, is my thinking. We'll see how wrong I am about that, but maybe it might, well, I was going to say we could use Stride to get there faster, but that would still leave Ignos in that range. That kind of defeats the purpose. Let's see how this goes anyway. Onager after Raphael here. He gets hit. Oh! I had forgotten about Shrapnel. But she's fine anyway. Whew. I probably better do my whatever I can to keep her out of that Onager range even after we take out the Ballista here, because she's only got 1 health left. Let's hope he doesn't get wrecked by any gambits here. Nice one, Claude. His charisma is good, so he shouldn't be getting hit by too many of those. Fortuitously, not too many of the enemies around here have that. Or have gambits, period. This goes after we can dodge, skip that. I don't know if these enemies, like, dip after the Death Knight goes away. I would imagine not. But if Claude can get up there and start dealing damage to him now, that would be kind of sweet. Oh, is the Death Knight, like, move around and stuff? Oh, okay, cool. So I don't even have to... I could get, like, Claude into a bush once we start the encounter with the Death Knight. And he's only hitting with a run... He has to hit from melee anyway, right? He only hits from range if we hit him first. So protection is 39, so Claude is actually going to be doing a little bit of damage here. I guess they're going to be healing him periodically, but if I were to get into the woods and then alert stance with us as a, a more powerful sword, then I would still probably have a 100% chance to dodge, but I'd actually be able to do damage on the riposte. Actually, really, I mean, with alert stance, my dodge goes up to 140, and he has 144, so he's got a 4% chance to hit me if I've got the silver sword on, and that's probably the best way to deal damage. I'll probably go for a finisher with the Woe Dao at some point, but let's start with the silver sword here and see how Claude gets on. 17? Oh, because he's got a Heartseeker. Right. Well, once we get into the woods, that won't be probably a problem. As long as he doesn't get hit right now. Okay, so trick here is that there are a lot of... Actually, the stride app makes total sense here, unfortunately. Sorry about it, Ignots. I am going to have to leave you behind. Potentially close to where a monster is going to spawn? I hope not. I think Happy getting rid of this one makes the most sense. I could do it with the Ore Knuckles, risking 11 damage. Well, makes more sense to do it with 11 sword. I just fixed it, didn't I? So I did. So just do that there so that you're not getting responded to at all. Your health high for whenever stuff is coming towards us. Ooh, good experience we get from here. And the reason I wanted to do that is so we could get down into here and start messing with this sooner rather than later. Gotta watch out because we're in onager range throughout. I'm thinking Hapi goes for a Gambit here because his Gambits do a fair bit of damage. Start with that. We'll see how we get on with that. And I was thinking maybe... Oh, I can even canter out of the way, right. I should have put something on so I could be supporting them. Nevertheless, I'll just stand there. I was thinking Catherine Thunderbrands this one to get rid of them ASAP. Ooh, chances aren't perfect to that. But even if you do this, your chances are you get one of these as a crit, and that's 39 damage, so only adding 26 and they still have 1 health. Thunderbrand is still probably your better bet. Ooh, it really isn't though, is it? Because you have to hit all 4 to get a kill, unless one of them's a crit. Does Thunderbrand really have bad accuracy? It's only got 70, it does. Ah. Didn't realize. In that case, maybe it's best that you both cooperate on one, because this one stuns, they can't gang up on Hapi, I guess. Although if Hapi gets poison struck first, then this 30 probably will kill him. Well, I thought we had more of a chance here than we did to bring this all down. This one has pretty poor chances to hit Lorenz if he does this. So if I did this and then had Catherine take the 11 sword to zap them, to finish them off, then she wouldn't get killed by the axe person, probably, although she might get hurt by the riposte, the vantage from this one. They're not doing loads of damage to Lorenz, so if that other sniper says they're going to go after Lorenz, maybe we let that happen. Nice one. Alright, so question is, with Catherine, am I... as long as I leave you here with a sword, you're going to take the axe person down at least a notch? Oh, I didn't mean to hit the chest. God damn it. Why is that the first option instead of attack? Well, the choice has been made for me. Oh, he gets... Oh, this one have a brave bow? Wait, no, why is... Oh, they're just... This one, I rattled this one's speed. Okay, so Lawrence is probably going to die then. I guess it depends on the order they do things, but man, I really wish it wouldn't put chest at the top of the list. Okay. The annoying thing here is I would probably want Petra to do something slightly more useful than just fighting this one, but I'd have to move her out of the way first, which means she's doing nothing, basically, so... We'll have her start with this. 1 crit. If you get the other one as a crit, then it's, Oh, nice work, Petra. Unfortunately, we're probably going to lose that when Lawrence dies, but...
For everyone, amazing.
Having done that, we can now run up and pretty handily take this one out, which means the Onager is now coming after... Well, I guess the Onager is going to prefer to go after Hapi and them, but... Anyway, we can bring you down as the important thing, which means that, we get a bit more footing in here. I'm going to leave Marianne here to deal with the Armor Knight, because I think she'll be able to handle it. Hilda, I'm going to still leave outside of the Onager range, because she's not in the greatest of health right now. 1 captured. Let's see how this disaster of a turn's going to go. We'll just see about that, Death Knight. Wait, go... Okay, just don't need to go so fast, though. Oh yeah, I gave him a weaker battalion for this. I forgot about that. So he's still going to be leveling that one up. This goes out to Raphael. It's kind of a bad move, because no one else can hit him, right? So that was really a waste of that Onager, when they could have been using it to really kill people up top. I still think we're going to die up top, because I reckon the ungambited sniper is going to go after Lawrence, hit both times, and then the gambited sniper is going to like, oh, Lawrence, huh? Oh, interesting. Never mind. They chose to do that one first. So we might be alright then. That's pretty lucky if so. So artillery is going out onto Claude. The artilleries are marked with blue. I don't know if they're just doing that so they're easier to see, or if taking them out actually does something. But interesting to note. So a lot of stuff is raining down on Claude, of course, but he's handling it, being Claude. Just need to get him into the woods, and then he'll be 100% handling it with no chance for failure. I've lured the Death Knight out, which is the important thing. Unfortunately, they can heal the Death Knight, so I guess I'll have to see how many physic uses they have. But fortunately, Claude can move through people, so they can only do so much to block him off. Now, as long as he doesn't get critted here. Okay, good. Man, if they had done that first, we would have been capital S screwed. Very lucky they didn't. Although I'm still wary, I don't remember exactly what turn the reinforcements spawn here, so without looking it up, I basically don't have a leg to stand on, but they're not here yet! Wow, that was incredible luck. Ooh, interesting. I could have Claude start luring the Death Knight over our way, and then I could, like, hit him with the ballista and stuff. Probably priority is getting rid of the person operating this, though. And as it stands, they'll kill Raphael if this hits, so I have to heal him, basically. Starting with Ignatz here, he can probably 11 sword this one through the wall here. It's not a bad move. Because he does take them down and probably doesn't get credit in response. We even dodged it. Sweet. Okay, we're having excellent luck all of a sudden. After like the 6 tries where I couldn't get that one lethality or assassinate to happen, all of a sudden our luck is superb. I'm gonna do this with I guess I'll do this with Thunderbrand on you. Get out of here.
I'll never back down.
That's a level for Catherine. Let's see what it is. Sorry, I think I completely skipped over another level, like I was just talking through it. It was Lawrence's, wasn't it? I was just so in awe that we didn't die. Anyway, it's Orknuckles, you.
I'm getting used to this.
And that gives me a chance to run down here. I guess the only thing I can do from here is Curve Shot, but it's at least a bit of help. There's a chance I get a lethality or a crit. Didn't happen, but we need to bring this one down anyway. Ooh, Lawrence can get even closer than I can. He could 11 sorted from there, actually. That might have been better. I should get him not right beside me if there was about to be a boulder launched my way, and I'll have him healing focus. Yeah, Claude, what are we doing with Claude? I have to make a choice one way or the other. Oh, and it doesn't make no sense to start trying to bring them this way so that we can bring them towards our main forces. Of course, that's a lot of people I'm bringing towards our main forces. How many more physic uses do these bunch have? 8. Okay, so we'd be here for 8 turns, which, if I were to take you off the swords that you weren't draining its durability, an alert stance you, that would still bring you up to 134 dodge? Because 154, no, 124. Because this is only giving 20%. Are there any that do 30? Not really, nowhere to hide. Either way, 124 dodge is still pretty good for not having a weapon on, and if I did that, then we wouldn't be wasting your durability. Really, the better choice would just be to do the training sword. I mean, you could probably handle 8 turns. The real trick with waiting there 8 turns for their physic uses to run out, because each of them has one. Oh, you've still got all 10, damn it. Anyway, the real trick is that then the reinforcements would get here. So I do want to be, like, actually bringing you down. Oh, I could just take his stronghold now if the monster gets out of the way. Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's 30% dodge. Right, this is luring even more people our way. This is the point that we might get boxed in here. I'll put on the training sword, because if they're going to keep healing the Death Knight, there's no point in wasting the silver sword on it and making you have worse dodge chances. So do that. 144 dodge. It just leveled up 1 from the battalion, so now you have a 0% chance to hit. Oh, that's not true. Because of murderous intent. Nevertheless, it's an improvement, and then hopefully they move off of this and we can get onto the stronghold next turn and be 100% safe. And Claude's drawing a lot of the heat away from us. What am I doing about this brawler, huh? Going after me currently. If they and the Onager both go after me, it's bad news. So ideally we would have, like, Marianne, 11 swords you, and then someone else Onagers you in this one turn. Your dex is high enough that maybe we could go... You could chance the lethality. It slows you down a bit, but it's probably the best thing you're going to be able to do this turn. So maybe we should start with that. Oh, it was crit, not lethality. I thought we actually got that for a minute, but still, happy with that. If this is doing 24 damage to Raphael and his 30 defense, then it would do way more to Hilda, so I can't really... I have to have her heal this turn if she's going here at all. What's your accuracy? 123. Petra's chances of dodging that are pretty good, but with the training bow, I'm only doing 32 damage. Which is your defense, so I wouldn't be able to do much to help unless I got into melee range, which would mean pushing me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares forward, which none of us have the ability to do. Maybe just start on your way up here, but it's looking like I'm going to die because I didn't manage to get rid of this one. I being Hapi. Unless this one does choose to do this, which would be a horrible move, I think. It's probably the best I've got. Let's see how that turns out. Okay, reinforcements are on their way. Do they start spawning like every turn? I can't remember.
Reinforcements is here. It will not be long until the next.
Makes it sound like they do.
Reinforcements? That was quick. We can't hang around or they'll just keep coming.
Yes,
We'll have
yes.
to capture the artillery. We can turn them against their reinforcements.
No, that wouldn't help. But I will try and capture them just for other reasons. Yeah, please dodge, thank you. Alright, they bumped my physical attack too, so I'm doing a little bit of damage back to him that way. As long as they get that stronghold open. That goes up to Hilda. Misses Petra. Okay, very bad move on their part. And this one's going after Petra, even worse move. They could have very easily killed me there, had they not done something so silly. Alright, this is looking bad considering we haven't done much to the main pod.
More. Good.
Nice one, Eloise. But we are about to capture basically this entire eastern side, and Claude is handling his own for the rest of this, so I might, what I probably should do is try and lure the Death Knight over to the rest of the party, or at least orchestrate it such that there's some way they could get over there and one-turn him, while Claude goes and takes down Hubert. At this point, that's probably our best bet. And I'm more than happy to do a cheesy strat where we don't route this mission because of the reinforcements. It'll be very difficult to do it any other way, really. And Claude is going to dodge a lot of this for the most part. Mercifully, a lot of them are attacking from range such that he's not responding with the sword and wasting its durability. Because even a Training Sword Plus will break eventually, as we saw in Retribution. I think they're going to stay off of the stronghold. Don't you dare capture that stronghold. Oh my god, right, Ignots. I forgot all about Ignots. Oh boy. Getting him out of there is going to be tough. I forgot that they spawned with Pegasus Knights. Don't you take my stronghold. Okay.
Don't waste it.
Oh, that's going to hit him almost for sure. No, never mind. It didn't. Not for sure, I guess, but there was a decent chance of it. Oh, Ignots, what am I going to do? I think probably run. Seems like a good place to start. Till we're all together here. Oh, I gotta put a stopper on this quickly. What do I do? If I got both crits with the, Wo Dao, that's 24 and 24, they would probably still heal him of that. Oh! Claude could bring him down altogether if I just hit a Sword Dance crit, and Sword Dance only takes 2. Okay, that's how we're gonna have to bring down the Death Knight, I think. I'm gonna get to the stronghold, wait till he draws near, and then Sword Dance, go for the Sword Dance crit. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. But I think there's a decent possibility there. I get how many attempts at that? It's 7, right? One of those will work, right? And then I can just have Claude run to Hubert. So basically everyone else should be just trying to hold their own and survive at the moment. And Claude's just gonna solo this. And we spent the whole game building up to be the absolute best dodge tank there ever done was. I think now it's time to put that into effect. Man, he's about to hit S and Sword. I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know what the highest possible dodge value you could have in this game would be. You'd have to probably be like Ferdinand or Dimitri or one of them who has a skill, whose personal skill adds dodge to you, and then you would go the same route of doing what I'm doing here, is maximize your speed stat and become Dancer for the sword avoidance. You could probably, because if it's all of what I have here, and then about 30 more speed, and then about 20 from a personal skill, you could probably be approaching 200 dodge. Nevertheless, I think we know how Claude's going to take this down, so really the rough subject here is how we're going to get rid of all these Pegasi. At least if this turn, they're probably going to end up, like, reachable. Oh, okay, this is perfect, because Happy's going to draw the attention of the monster, and then the rest of us can focus on just shooting down the Pegasi, which we can do with the Ballista as well. Ooh, interesting. One brawler has decided to come our way for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna rally Happy's speed and dex. Your defense is 48. Are they gonna break that? Not easily, and not with much, so maybe I can have Happy even just sort of body block a lot of this up here. And what are their defenses, by the way? 31, so you could be doing some damage back if you put on your most defensive thing, i.e. the training sword, so that's probably not a horrible move. You're never gonna not get doubled by them, right? Yeah, they've got a 47 speed. They'll never reach that, so don't try. And 55 to a 48 defense means each of the Pegasus Knights is doing 14 to you per turn, assuming they hit, which they're very likely to. Sword of Bagulta also heals you. It may be better you just put that on so we can be maximizing how much you're healing each turn and have you just hold out here for as long as you can, Happy. I didn't give you an elixir this time. Let's start with that and get everyone else out of the way, shall we? And if we're doing that, let's focus everyone else on trying to bring you down. Ideally staying out of this other brawler's range while we do so. I can go with a bit of lethality on this one. Nice work, me!
This could turn the tides.
So that one's seized-ish. I don't really know where I want Hapi here. I guess probably want to stay low because reinforcements. I think, did they also send reinforcements up from below here at some point? Oh, Claude, we're putting a lot of faith in you. How many more uses have they got? 13. So I shouldn't really be holding back. Is there anything I can do? I can probably help Claude if I get rid of this healer. The Pegasi are not in the range for me to help with them yet. Give a try at the healer. 11 damage anyway. If nothing else, will waste one of the other healers' heals. Don't really know what I'm doing here. Let's lure this brawler down and see if we can start on them. Like, we got a lethality on the other one, right? If Claude pulls this off, this is gonna be like one of the greatest tactical plays in this whole route. I'm sort of on the fence about what to do with all these ones because I think Hapi will handle it. I mean, how many pulses do we have? Still got all 10, so no harm in giving it a go, I suppose. Okay, let's see how this ends up. Oh, the Death Knight changed his mind. Well, that's actually even better, probably. Because it's probably going to be reasonably possible for all of us here to crit him somehow. And if most of the rest of them are going to hang around to go after Claude, because they're still in range of him, then Claude's still protecting us, for the most part. Interesting, not at all what I expected to happen. I thought I could have sworn the Death Knight had an open avenue to hit Claude there, so he would have gone for it, but nevertheless, that probably will make things way easier, because very few people are going with him. Most of his mates are preoccupied with Claude. And they're setting each other on fire. Oh man, Claude's personal skill is awesome. This one's doing not even any damage to her. The Sword of Begalta looks pretty sick. It does. It's got like a flat edge, and it's got a little like magic effect that goes on it. And you're not doing loads of damage. She could do some fair damage back provided she hits. So she might even manage lethality on one of you eventually. Nice work, Hapi. This is probably the right play, because your shield and your sword are going to heal you here. So that plus alerts. Healing focus, and as long as your battalion doesn't run out, you'll be alright. If nothing else, we can be burning through some physic uses here. Okay, some of them are headed our way, but
let's go.
I would say not the majority of them. Ooh, Gambit. Ooh, thank goodness we're having good luck with dodging those. Nice one, Petra. Okay, there's probably some way to bring down the Death Knight this very next turn. What we gotta do is just be aware of these ranges as we do so, though, and try and avoid them. Well, we can let him draw one turn closer, actually, really. So I don't know why. There's no reason to go after him this turn. Probably what the play is going to be like rally Hapi's decks and have him go for a crit with Sublime Heaven or something like that. We could also start on him with some artillery stuff, though, so we should absolutely do that. And for that purpose, sorry, Marianne, it's a bit of a waste of your talents, but if you swap Raphael back, you can rally her strength to give her a bit more damage, hitting him with this. A bit more, anyway. But the physic people aren't really going after him, so anything we can do to wear him down is probably worth it. Or I could try and get rid of you, because that'll make it easier, the approach here. Well, Slash, the Death Knight's going to run like 7 squares this turn, and the Mage is going to be left in the dust, so probably doesn't actually matter that much. Go for the crit on him. Nice one! And we don't actually really need to take down this Brawler this turn, because Hapi's blocking off the north bit, the Death Knight's coming to us, and Claw's doing alright, so just hang out there, Petra. And I'll, oh, that was kind of dumb, the way I did that, isn't it? Hang on now. Attack speed of 36, hers is 42, defense is 20, 48 and 48, so 28 and 28 is 50, oh, that would kill her. I can't do that, sorry, I messed that one up. It's fine, I was probably not going to hit the Onager anyway. Ignatz will, Lawrence will give it a go. Oh, he can't do any damage. That was dumb. Oops. He dodged it anyway. Right, so if that's happening to Death Knight, let's get move on here, Claude. We want to be sure we're luring as much of this still onto Claude as possible, I say. So I shouldn't go the absolute reaches, except that Cavalier in the background's not doing too much, so I may as well just have him go as far as he can to get there soon enough. So you're moving how many per? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you bring him down. So roughly 4 or 5 turns, we might be able to, I don't know, it depends how much changes its mind to go after Hapi and co. How's your battalion doing? Oh, it's draining fast, actually. 21, it lost 21, did it? So we have roughly 3 more turns of that before you have to start running. And he said another wave of reinforcements would be not long after, so perhaps, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, because, let's just see, oh, does it make more sense to hide it, like, in the deepest corner? I guess then some of them will be going after other people, which kind of defeats the purpose. Let's just see what happens.
We have reinforcements coming in from another direction. Deploy them as soon as they arrive.
These ones come from the canal, I think. Okay, so that... I mean, they're taking a lot longer to get here than I was expecting. Alright, Death Knight's coming right for Ignatz. This is all going on here. So we should be able to bring the Death Knight down this next turn with some shenanigans.
Piece of cake.
And then we just have to hold out till Claude gets to, Hubert. Well, that one had some chances because of, Swordbreaker.
Good fuel for a scheme.
Sweet. Brax is going out on him. Interesting. Does this get him any... No, it only gets battalion experience if he hurts back, I guess. Oh, this one's going to go after us, isn't it? Oh, they're going up. I don't really know why. Oh, to Happy? Maybe that makes sense? I'm not sure. Ooh, AoE is going out. It probably hit their friends here and us. Oh, they missed their friends. It only did 1 damage to me, though. Oh, but does that rattle me? No, not exactly. I don't think so. Oh, no, it must do, because this one's doing 12 damage to me all of a sudden. Oh, shoot. I hadn't considered rattling from AoE. I'm about to die. Okay. Well. Oh! Oh, that was clutch. Holy crap, was that ever clutch? Heck yeah! Oh my god, if we win because of that lethality...
Thank you.
I'm so attracted to you right now, Happy.
Thank you.
Oh my god, there's a real chance here. A lot of things have to align in a very good way. Claude has to friggin' hightail his butt out of here. Oh man, but a lot of stuff is approaching our mates down here. Okay. You know the thing I said about Hapi hitting the Sublime Heaven? That basically is like the only way we'll bring the Death Knight down. At least the area down here is safe, because we could retreat there. Oh, okay, well anyway, we know what Claude's doing. He's getting down there, so let's have him keep doing that. It's kind of a lost cause trying to have him drag any more of these after him instead of our friends over here, because at this point we just gotta make it happen one way or the other. So Levin Sword, why did it do that? I didn't press A that many times. Well, he's gonna die now. What the shit? All right, well there's our first pulse anyway. Oh, I see what happened. Once again, it's put something else over top of attack. Anyway, I was trying to just show demonstratively that Levin Swords are not really a good idea because he's got counterattack. So I think it does have to come from our Sublime Heaven here. Who can hit me if I go here? I'm a little confused about this square right here. Oh, well, the Death Knight. Okay, duh. So just so I know, what are my base chances with Sublime Heaven? The crit chances aren't great, but it's probably... It's not a horrible opener. And how do you do with, say, Thunderbrand? Ooh, yeah. It's not my favorite. Your magic... Oh, you do have good res, actually. I was going to say, like, Levin Sword and stuff would be good, but probably not really. Tricky is also if I move someone into melee range here, although they do say they like to go after Happy there. This is unlikely to go well for us. Although you'd have better chances if I were supporting you, I suppose. As in if I were right here. And who's hitting this square? That would also be the Death Knight. No? This person. So we have to bring this person down if I... Well, anyway, okay. I'm never going to get the crit on this or whatever if I don't have him rally me. So I think I have to have him do this. This seems like a not terrible move. And I don't even necessarily die even if I don't get the crit. And I don't want to go into melee range because then the Pegasi will just obliterate me probably. But what are my chances of critting here if I do? Even then, it's not actually that much better. Because even if I hit the crit, it doesn't get a kill. So I think I think I want to be starting with this. And we might find another way to finish the rest of it off once I do that. Well, we've got pulses. Let's just see if this gets the crit. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip. Yes! Happy! Yes, 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 oh yes! I completely skipped this last line of dialogue. I'm so sorry.
To kill, to die, to know one without the other would be maddening.
Well, that's the difficulty we're playing on, buddy, so... Anyway, sorry about that, Emil. Oh my god, if I survive this will be the hypest.
I'll use this power for the greater good.
Excellent work, Hapi. Did you hear Catherine just very distantly go, great job?
Okay. Just Hubert left to deal with.
Indeed.
We are taking heavy losses. We need more troops.
Okay, so, now here's where it gets real interesting. Claude has... Actually, is it faster if he goes around this way? Probably. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't actually matter either way. It's a little shorter this way. That said, people might block him off a bit more. Anyway, I'm going to have him get over going this way. What's with this stronghold here? Oh, you've got a bolting, I see. Well, it doesn't matter. You're not going to hit. So we just need to survive for 3 turns for Claw to get over there. I'm kind of assuming he'll be able to bring Hubert down with like a Brave Sword or whatever. I think it's a fair enough assumption. He's also got his Woe Dao. So we just need to live for 3 turns. Can we do it? Oh my god, that was so hype when Happy got lethality. So you're not doing AoE. If you're not here yet. we're really close on this. If I don't lure these Pegasi, they're gonna quickly advance on our friends here, and that will be pretty bad, I think. We have a lot of space to hide here before the other reinforcements show up, but getting everyone there will be difficult because we have 4 people in here who are, you know, not really close to getting away. You're gonna take down Ignatz probably if I let this go. It's not a 100% chance, but it's pretty likely. So we want to be bringing. Oh, I guess I can help out with this. As long as I hit that. Nice. Okay, there we go. That basically simplifies that because now you can just do that. Level for Petra. Sweet. Let's get that strength and speed, please. Interesting.
For Bridget, I find strength to carry on.
Good. I do love this theme, the long road, especially the way that it's one of my favorite ways that the battle version kicks it up a notch. There's something really not just like dramatic, but like emotionally stirring about those drums that come in there. It just feels so like devastatingly military, or I don't know how better to phrase it than that, but it's just so depressing, the sound of it, and very fitting. Okay, so probably Leone, because you're relatively safe there and you can run anytime, you better start trying to help by bringing these people down. If you get a crit there, no dice yet, but anyway, we're getting towards running away here. I probably shouldn't hang around here too much, but I can't really. I mean, Florence goes here, he gets hit by this mage anyway. They have a attack speed of 30. I could get him up to just that he's only getting hit by one of them, and their crit chance is 26. The interest of doing that would be to get him moving over here so that we can all get south as quickly as possible. I think it's probably worth the try since we've got that many pulses. Let's do that. You come at him with one of those. If it crits, he's dead, but that's unlikely, and I can have him moving down sooner. Of course, they are gonna spawn. I'm pretty sure like the other reinforcements, like I said, come from down there, but we only have 3 more turns before Claude finishes it, so. Real question is, what am I doing with Hapi? Oh, wait, hang a minute. These ones are just doing 12 and 12. What happened? What the hell happened to my defense? Oh, does it stay sealed for like a few turns? Oh no. Or is it just till through to the start of their next turn? I actually am not sure. I would imagine, because it doesn't give me any kind of indication, that it goes away on their next turn. So you bunch would be back to doing, what was it, 8 and 8? 7 and 7, so 14 each rather than 24 each. So I'll be taking 20 fewer damage than it says I'm going to here. Oh, yeah, right, well, because, yeah. So that's probably the right thing to do, is to keep having you, because you'll hang on for a little bit longer. I think for just enough longer. But the thing is, I could also get out of everyone but the Pegasus ranges now. Well, if we have that option, we can always pulse back here and try that. I say we start with having her tank, because I think she'll handle it. Damn, I can't believe I let that elixir go. I mean, I guess I sort of assumed the sword and the shield would be healing a bit more than they actually are, but I don't have any of the compatible crests, so it makes enough sense. Yeah, give it a go. And Catherine, you could activate the Onager here to what purpose? Not much. You'd just be risking yourself getting hit by the mage, and putting yourself farther away from the safe zone, so don't bother. Why didn't I rally her strength before she did that? I'm not sure. Anyway, do it now. Cool.
It's over, lapdog.
Oh, he's going after Claude right now.
For every step you take along that path, our thorns will cut into your heels.
Ooh, that sounds painful. I'll have to wear thicker soles for the march.
Is this really the time?
Your boots are too heavy, you won't be able to lift your feet. But enough prattle.
Enough prattle, please.
So close.
61 damage it would have done. Oh my god. That's really intimidating, even though it had a 0% chance to hit. Okay, if one of these gambits eventually does hit Claude, that would suck. We've had really good luck with the gambits not hitting. We had a lot of good luck in many ways already, actually. I'm very pleased with the way this mission has turned out so far, and I think we've got this here. I think there's really a way to keep everyone else out of harm's way before Claude gets down there. Of course, there's the possibility that depending on how they move, they can block his path off somewhat, but not enough because he can move 3 people. It's not enough that it would actually be a big problem. Fortuitously, most of them are kind of avoiding Hapi and them over on that side. Like, we have like 3 people coming down that way, but we'll be able to block that off with Petra or something. And Hapi takes no damage from this. Pegasi are doing what? Or they're what I'm most curious about, because they have 100% chance to hit her, so they're gonna do that. I guess you could always lethality another one of them. She's doing some solid damage back. Okay. Her battalion is on its way out, though, so I think we gotta have her start running. Probably I should have had her do it already. And just found some way to get rid of those, some other way to get rid of those Pegasi. She's got to survive 2 more turns, and her battalion's now on red arrows. Oh, even dodged it. Nice one, Lawrence. Okay, I think Hapi is the one we're going to be worried the most about, to be honest. If I did this, I could at least guarantee that the AoE's not going out on her just yet. So these ones are only doing 14 and 14 to her, so 28 altogether, which... Am I right that half of the damage dealt is what the endurance loses? So 28 altogether. Well, I guess it's on each hit, so 7 will do... Well, it depends if it rounds it up or down. If it rounds down, it's each of those 7 hits 7 is doing 3. So that's a total of 3, 6, 9, 12 altogether, so she'll handle like 2 more turns of that. Anyway, it's time to run, because everyone else is running. Healing focus that. We need a gambit going out here. Has anyone got one that would do the trick? Ashes and Dust is the exact thing that would do the trick. Boosh! Please don't miss. Nice work. Honestly, if we're just trying to survive here, Petra can just do that next turn as well. Everyone else get the hell out of here. Down there, we can get Ignatz down into here. I move a bit faster, but I'll just start by here. Why not? I'll see if I can help out a bit with this.
Pew! Pew!
Alright, I get to move again. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anything we can do to have Leone help out here is probably good. Any use in getting rid of these ones over here for Claude's sake? I don't think so. Maybe these ones will be healing. Well, they're not even in range to heal Hubert, are they? And we're probably going to one-turn him anyway, so that probably doesn't matter. Next turn, we're probably going to or sometime soon, we're going to probably be able to have Leone start helping out, take down those Pegasus Knights, Falcon Knights, whatever they are. Maybe we start with just hit the mage again. Level for Leone. How about that Dex and Defense? Yeah, Dex and Speed and Health. Sweet. Hilda, hang out here because I don't know how far south we really want to go just yet. They're probably going to spawn the reinforcements soon, but even if it's like, again... Winged Demonic Beast and then 2 Pegasus Knights. First of all, they're probably going to go after Claude. And secondly, it'll take them, what, like 2 turns to get up here anyway? So we just have to hold out a little bit longer. I know we can do it. We're almost there. Oh my god. This is proper assassin times, this is. Try that bolting again, why don't you? Man, I hope... how many uses that does he have? Because if he's got another one, then I hope he stays on it so that he's really heavy and it's even easier to hit him. Battalion's up at max! Extra physical attack and dodge, just in time, I say. Claude's just like 2 turns from getting there. Come on, man, I believe in you. Even those 2 reinforcements they added won't stop him, I'm pretty sure, because they don't really have enough people to just, like, block him off. Because even though he can move through enemies, they'll block him off if they stand where he's going to stand. But they don't have enough people for it. I think this will be... If we once we make it through this, and I think we're about to... Oh my god, wait, you're still in my range. I didn't realize. Anyway, you're not doing the AoE, so it doesn't actually matter. This will have been like the most assassin play we made in the game so far. Please say that's not going to run your endurance out. I don't know if it rounds up or down or how it works really. Still got them. Still got them.
Sorry.
Healing that one there. Sorry.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Come on, Claude. Bolting goes off to him. He's just dodging lightning, man. Too fast for the eye to see. Faster than light, baby.
Missed.
And Shamir's here, too. Missed. Just throwing in an extra little jab every now and again. Look at all the monsters from up here. Okay. Still got 16, so that was, what, 14? So yeah, it was like the total damage she took overall was 28, and then divided by 2 was 14. So you're going to AoE now, so I definitely want to be out of the way of that. I think it's... I just have to survive one more enemy phase, right? Because Claude is going to end up here this turn, and then take down Hubert next turn. They don't have enough people to even stand on all sides of Hubert, right? No. So, regardless of what they do, this next turn I will be able to melee Hubert, unless they spawn more, but I don't think they're going to do that. He's got his Agni's arrow on. It's pretty heavy, so as long as he keeps that equipped, I'll have better chances to hit him. The most powerful form of black magic. A sweltering flame that reduces all to ash. That's cool. Oh my god, he's going to drop a goddess icon we can give to Leone for even more luck. Okay, so we just have to survive one more enemy phase, and then on the next player phase, I'm pretty sure we bring Hubert down. His defense is 24, so if Claude took the Brave Sword to him, let me just calculate it now. It would be 7 more damage than what he's doing, which is 51, so 51, 51. So 51 minus 24 is... You just use a calculator here. 27 times 2 is only 54, so he'd have to then dodge the riposte, but he's gonna. Oh, actually, I'm only assuming that he's gonna hit everything there. His accuracy is 100. His dex is pretty good, so it's 140. Well, with the Brave Sword, it would be a little less, but he'd probably hit 3 of them, which would be all he needs to hit. So I think we can pretty tidily say Claude's gonna have this in hand. And as long as we get out of the way of the AoE, Happy's gonna be fine. Oh, I thought she could move through enemies like Claude did, because I'm an idiot. If I go here, The Pegasi say they're going after our friends anyway. What's your gambit? Actually, I better decide what everyone else is doing first, so I know if Hapi... I know what Hapi needs, so I know what Hapi needs to do. Pegasus is going after, I can make them go after Petra, I suppose. If she runs, like, here. Oh, then she doesn't get alert stance. Unfortunately, the ballista is not close enough to hit any of those Pegasi. That's a lost cause, that plan. Onager is, but it doesn't give you any kind of perk in the same way. We've got pulses, like I said, we've got pulses, so let's give this a whirl here. I'll get the gambit here, which brings down the mage and stuns the other two. What we really need is just to take a little bit of the heat off Hapi somehow. I mean, we have some stuff going after her, and depending on the order, that it will all kind of be annoying. But, there's no reason to have Hapi down there, because everyone else will find a way. Let's put her in the corner so she can be not try and avoid getting hit by too many of the monsters and Pegasi and everything. Like just get her out of the way as we can. Catherine, I don't think there's anything we can really do to make you not die from that. So you're good. If I move out of the way, they do prefer Petra over Hapi, and I think that's still all right for us because, well, let's see. They're going after me with I can calculate exactly 71% on me, and I've got how much less dodge than her? 37. So 71 minus 37. Not risk me doing the math wrong. It's 34, but she's got a sword on, so plus... they got Swordbreaker plus, so plus 30. So they've got a 64% chance on each strike on Petra. Granted, they don't double her. So 55 damage to Petra's 21 defense. Again, just calculate here for double-digit subtraction just to make sure I don't mess it up. She would have to get hit by both of them to die. 2 64s in a row. It's possible, and she likely will die here. But have I got anyone who helps people who are beside them? I'll tell you what. Is she being slowed down at all by this training sword? It's a way to 2, so no, probably not. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna have Ignatz rally her speedy stuff. Hapi maybe just get out of the way. I could swap a bunch of people so that Raphael rallies her strength, but there's not really much point, I don't think, because it's not going to impact her chances of getting a lethality. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with taking that gamble that the 55. She'll probably dodge one of those, and if she does, we're good. If she doesn't, we still got 9 pulses. We'll figure something else out. But this is like this move is the important one. Let's just see what else Leone can do while we're here. We don't need to survive anything on the next turn, so it doesn't really matter who I take out here. It's more just for Leone's experience. So let's go for someone we think we can bring down in one hit, like you. Worth a try. Everyone else hang out. Those other reinforcements are taking their time. They're still not even here yet. Wow, they really give you a lot of time for that. I guess, to be fair, they don't expect you to be rushing the bosses this quickly, necessarily. But it's cool, it's an option. Hell yeah, Claude. Oh man, Dodge Tank Claude. Finally coming in, he's come in incredibly handy before, but this is like the first time we've ever been able to really build a whole mission around him. And Retribution to a lesser extent, but, I mean, he was really, really pivotal in this one. Oh, well, none of the monsters could even reach her. And okay, so it's all down to Petra here. She got the dodge and lethality. Why not? Just for flair. It's over. That's the ball game then. Petra's won it. Excellent, excellent, excellent work from all of our units. Man, we got some incredible luck in here, but also just some good old-fashioned buildcraft, man.
Sorry.
It's amazing what you can do. In the game, you gives you this many options. Holy! So, the only way we could really mess this up right now is if Claude, gets killed by the riposte, as in he doesn't dodge it, or does not hit enough times to win. Yeah, I'd like to see you try. What? Bring it. What you got, huh? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Roar all you like. Hey, Hubert is the last commander, right? I think so. Claude did specifically say it's just Hubert left. Ooh, okay, actually this will be a little trickier than I imagined. I think we just, but we have enough pulses that we can probably just try this over and over by rejigging the odds every time. Is it more likely that he hits 3 of these, or that he hits a crit on one of these? I'm actually not sure. Start with the brief sword, see what happens. Missed 1. Hit 1, just need to hit these next 2 and not get hit by this. 1. Is this it, Claude? Pathetic. No, not yet. Okay. I mean, it's probably there's a way we could survive one more turn here as well, because the monsters aren't going to all take her down, and we could find a way to bring all this down. But I'm just pretty confident that we'll make it if we just keep doing this bit. So let's just rejig his odds by shooting someone else first, and then having him try that again. It's unlikely for him to hit 3 of 4 here, considering he's got a 60-ish % chance, but it will happen one of these times, I imagine. 2 so far. Dodges the riposte. One miss. Got it! Nice one, Claude. Sorry again, killing you again, Hubert.
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
Rest in peace. Your loyalty is inspiring, or whatever it is I said last time. Nice level, Claude. Sorry about it, Hubert. Thanks for the goddess icon. That's the ball game, folks.
Now we can break through into Anbar.
And, I mean, we say that. There's still a lot of people here, but everyone throw down your arms. We got Hubert. Don't verify that by looking over here. Just, we got him, okay?
We need to hurry up and attack the palace to block Edelgard's movements.
Let's. Stage complete! Turn 9, the Anbar infiltration MVP. Petra! Oh, not what I expected. She got a lot of kills, though, so that makes sense. I assumed it was going to be Claude. But to be fair, he didn't actually get any kills. Really, he got like 2 kills on his way over there. I am mighty pleased with how that went. That was so awesome. That was what an assassin run is. Happy getting that lethality to save that entire run. I've never been more turned on in my entire life. We made it, man. We friggin' made that. I can't believe that. I can't really do a head count from here, but I'm just going to save it to another slot just in case. I'll use this other save here that was from like the middle of this run. For the same reason where I was like, I'm not sure if we all, just in case I messed that up and someone died and I didn't realize. But I'm pretty sure we all made it through that one.
We've made it this far. Somehow.
That we did, Claude. That we did. I'm gonna leave this episode actually here because there's another battle right after this. As he says, we're heading into the palace. So I'll leave this conversation and the prep for the palace mission till next episode. But thank you so very much for coming around to this one. This was a rousing success. I'm pleased with my plan to save Scummed at the beginning to get that first lethality because that really did lead the way for us to get seizing those artillery things quickly, which let us do everything else. Hapi was in perfect form as tank. Petra was doing an amazing job as dodge tanking. Claude outright breaking the game over here was amazing. The Death Knight for leaving Claude and going over to us instead, and then Hapi getting that 30% crit. I mean, everything just worked perfectly that time. I was very lucky. But it was a combination of being very lucky and having some pretty solid ideas, which is the best feeling. Oh, so chuffed with that. Thank you so very much. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Things got a little weird in this episode. But next time here, the raid on Anbar. The palace part of Anbar. Raid on the palace. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around, Admirals. Gonna be out of here now. Peace! To be making sure that I did a good... Sorry. So that Abel and I should continue to watch over too long so you can remember this off. Sorry? See, the dragon just looks inside. No, someone thinks they see, but they don't. They're wrong and liars.